Hey, welcome back, comic book community. This is your friendly neighborhood comic book nerd, Travis Grant, and we're taking a look at X-Force number 2. And before we do, this is the second appearance of Deadpool. This is the first appearance of Deadpool. This is just a facsimile edition. But here's the first appearance of Deadpool. But we're not doing that today. We're doing X-Force number 2. It's a pretty rad comic. Some people don't like Rob Liefeld, but I do. I think I like his artwork. If you think about it, he was only 23, I believe, when he did all this. So I think that's pretty cool. He's only a 23-year-old young man when he did this. So you have this guy, he's overwatching this. You have Deadpool. And they find the target, they point the gun, they pull the trigger. I'm the bullet. There's the dude up there. He's jumping. Deadpool turns around and he's like, Kane? With a question mark? He's like, Kane, is that you? The Blood Hunters, I guess is this the name of the comic. And he's telling him he's whipping X. I'm whipping X, man. He's like, and Deadpool's like, oh, kid, come on, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, that ain't, that gig's trademarked or something. The Weapon X gig is trademarked, right? So we got Kane and this guy fighting. I don't even know why. It didn't even really say why he's even fighting the guy. It's just, that's what we're doing. The guy, I guess, the way I heard it was everybody wanted more Deadpool. And Rob just had to sneak some Deadpool in to this comic to get it going. That's what I heard. So Deadpool, he's talking. Some things never change, that Kane's thinking, and it's not bad, kiddo. But you had my face busted up by experts, and you just don't cut it. Get it? Cut it. I kill me, but I kill you first. But I kill you, and then the guy punches him, and they're fighting. Some pretty good action. He's kicking, and Deadpool, even early on, he's just a jabbered mouth. He's like, oh kid, don't tell me you're into this silent but deadly stick here. I'm still teaching, and they still teaching that crap. And he's, because Deadpool, he's a talker, and even the guy, he's like, I can't lose focus. And then he said, Deadpool's like, ouch, quit punching me in the face. He's like, I just had my mouth wired shut last month. And he's like, that must have been, he said, that must have been slow torture for you. He said, again with the jaw. But, Deadpool likes to talk a lot. And he's like, for 2 months, I had my mouth wired shut. And he's like, that must have been slow torture for you. This is a weird panel, too. What's with the white background on here? I'm thinking, did Rob... It almost looks like he cut Deadpool out, that thing, and pasted him on top of it. But then you kind of have like a little shadow right here. But right here is just kind of odd, where it's white around there. I don't know, but it's still kind of neat. It's different. All the other panels aren't like that, but just right here, it's different. So I don't know. Did they cut Deadpool out, and that's just like as close as he got, and then he glued him to the panel when he made it, and then drew this guy kicking him across there? Who knows what he did? I like this panel a lot too, because I like how the box is. how he drew the box artistically, because it's all scratchy. I like these speed lines coming through here. Deadpool's at an odd position. He's like laying back, but his head's shouldn't. I don't know how he just didn't do his head justice. He maybe should have tilted his head different or something. But he's looking back at you. It's weird. He's getting rocked, man. You kidding me? Bad yourself, something. But he's like, I got a trick up my sleeve, and he shoots his hand out. He's like, pow, and it catches him off guard. He's like, geez, what in the blink is this? Geez, he's like, this is so gross. Ugh. Is Deadpool saying, oh, this is so gross. Ugh. I don't like this here too. It's like he took a Sharpie and just kind of doodled around it as the background. He has the hand smoking up through it, you know. It's pretty neat. I like it. I dig it. But the hand still, I guess, is it coming back to him or something? I don't know, but he's knocked out. They're having a little talk. Well, geez, that like we're lovers or nothing. The guy cuts and pays a check and it cuts the throats. And then all of a sudden, Bridge shows up. What a cock! Well, he's like, Bridge, what are you doing? And he's like watching your cocky butt. You know, he's watching Kane because and then Bridge shoots Daredevil all of a sudden. And this is a funny panel here, because they're like, they're talking a little bit, and Kane is like, hey, you didn't have to shoot him, Bridge. And then, ouch, listen to the kid. You didn't have to shoot me, you know. And both of them go, shut up. They're like, don't, Deadpool, shut up, man. You didn't. We don't want to hear it. So Bridge is telling Kane, hey, we're I'm supposed to hunt Cable down. Shield asked me to bring in Cable, and I'm expected to take him down. The old man I haven't been seen in over 7 years. Well, Kane's seeing the old man. I haven't seen him in 7 years. Not since the last time he pulled that disappearance act on him, you know. And we'll find out later in another issue. I like this panel too because I like the hashtags. I like the purple. It reminds me of X-Force #1. They're talking and Kane's like, I don't want to join you. I don't want to help bring Cable in. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, where the heck's Deadpool? And Bridge is like, well, if you got a buddy with a teleporting device. You know, he's teleported out already. So the next page we got X-Force, and they're training in the forest here. Cable's telling the group, hey, Farrell's got a head start. We still need to train. This is good training for us. And we're going to track Farrell down. Boom Boom's like, great, I got these new gloves here, these new things that I can shoot my mutant powers out of. Shadowstar's like, hey, Boom Boom, take it easy. We hadn't really tested those things out yet. And they're all like, isn't it a little lopsided? Because they haven't. It's just Farrell versus all of us. I'm kind of looking back here. I'm not seeing. I don't really know who that is. Oh, that's Shadowstar back here in the background, and Domino. I see what it is. It's Shadow Star back there. It's these guys back here. Yeah, I got it. I understand. I understand now. So then, these word bubbles are what Farrell's referring to. Boom, boom. It's kind of funny. She's all talking about her comrades and stuff. And then your move. Boom, boom. Boommaker, Warpath, Strong Boy, Scratch Your Eyes Out, Domino, Soldier Lady, Shadowstar, MTV Warrior, Tear Your Necks, Taste Your Hot Blood, Cannonball, Human Rocket, Rip Your Heart Out. 15 minutes. That should be long enough for the pretty boy. Cable, Leader, I just bat around like a little white, she's saying she's gonna, the Cable's the leader. I just bat you around like a big white rat. And then we got the X-Force team going into action to hunt Farrell down. I like these panels. These are pretty good panels. I like these. I like how he drew Cannonball, and she's talking to her inner monologue, and she's like, "And who's the prey?" And she's jumping down. Farrell's really getting into this. This is her animal instinct. She's half human, half animal, so she's really getting into this. And she's like, "I gotcha." And then Cannonball's like, she's got me. She's staring me right to you, Warpath. You got to get out of the way. And Warpath's like, "Well, I'm going to try to catch her and just take the hit." And so he takes the hit of Cannonball, and Farrell's like, "You're too slow. You can't catch me." These two ad pages are pretty thick. They're kind of like the cover. They're pretty thick in here. We got some old T-shirts here. X-Men, Jim Lee X-Men, some Wolverine, a Punisher T-shirt, Marvel Image. There's the tree that Cannonball broke. The Boom Boom starts shooting her little laser rays now. They're projectiles. And she's like, "What the?" And then she's like, "Hey, not too bad, but not good enough." She catches Boom Boom off guard. I don't think so, she's saying. "Hey, don't." And she said, "Crud." And she shoots the thing, and it hits Cable. "I wasn't going to take you down. She said, "I'm sorry, boss. I wasn't aiming at you." Domino's like, "Things are going smoothly, aren't they, big boy? Give me a break." Cable's like, "Give me a break, Boom Boom." She's like, "Okay, I'll do it myself." And she's like, "Domino, wait." And you got Farrell doing like a super kick to her. And and it's like curtains. "Easy, girl. You're carrying that exercise. You're easy." Domino's yelling, "Easy, girl. You're carrying this exercise too far." And Farrell is into it. She can't help it. She's half, her name's Farrell. It's her natural instinct of doing that. So here comes Shadowstar. They're about to tangle, and they're getting real close. The art's pretty good. I enjoy some Rob Liefeld. And then here comes Cannonball. He's zipping in here. And Farrell, calm down. Jeez, we're just playing around for fun. Let me loose in the field and then hunt me down. Let me taste the heat of the kill. For fun? For fun? And she just starts scratching at Cannonball. Cannonball's like, oh my god, he got ripped up to shreds, man. Farrell really just they're now. That was fun. So Farrell, she's into it. She's really like going crazy, you know. She can't help it. It's her natural instinct. She's a hunter. Cable zaps her with a tranq gun or something, and they're like, no, but I should have. He's like, you didn't. It's like the cat gets put out for the night, and you know, because he put her to sleep, and Warpath's like, you didn't kill her, and he's like, no, but I probably should have, you know, and he's losing a lot of blood. He's like, I'm an idiot. Cable's like, I'm an idiot. I didn't prepare for short range teleportation. We're gonna have to carry him back. Cable's like talking to him, and so they're humping it out of the forest. Then we get a shot of the Genco Corporation in Manhattan. Black Tom Cassidy, they're installing a teleporter device up here, and they're kind of happy about it. Then back here, they got him back in the infirmary. He didn't die. He's good. And Cable's like, oh, it's good to see you up. And he's like, hey, I'm not really up, you know, but my guts hurt, sir. You know, I mean, he's really messed up. I think he said, I don't think I could have walked away. She tore my guts out, sir. He's like, I know, Sam. I'm sorry. And he's like, you and me both are sorry. What are we going to do about it? You know, he's asking, what are we going to do about this? You know, and Farrell's in Cable's like, Farrell's as much animal as human. She was only doing what comes natural for her natural instincts, you know. Question is, should that come naturally for us as well? When it's time, our backs are up against the wall, are we going to kick in with our natural instincts and do what we need to do as a team? Black Tom Cassidy is still on the roof with a teleporter device at a Genco headquarters. And he's ready to summon the thing, and he's almost got it. And got this big surprise, a big double page thing, and it's the Juggernaut. You see a little picture of him, poof, and he's like, I'm the Juggernaut, and I like it, man. That's pretty cool. Way to end the comic book with a big double page spread. The 90s were awesome, man. I don't think they do real cool stuff like that anymore. In the next issue, Twin Tower Takeover, guest starring Spider-Man. Enough said. And that was X-Force number 2. It's not a real expensive book. You should go get it. It's the second appearance of Deadpool. If you like X-Force, you know, you probably already own it. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.